Charlene from Kirkrade said, would you like to dye your hair in any colour? If yes, which colour? I've never dyed my hair before. I've kind of like dyed the ends once before. But if I was to dye all my hair, I'd probably, I don't know, I'd bleach it first and then go like pink or something. I'd have to do something outrageous if I've never dyed it before. It'd have to be like a really big difference. Lauris from Buenos Aires asked, how was the feeling of recording your songs in an actual studio? It feels really good. I think the most exciting part is finally hearing the songs back and kind of listening back on what you've worked on and what you'd like to change, and also the feeling of knowing that you're a step closer to finishing your album. And I think that was the most exciting part about recording my songs in a studio. Soph from Emerson said, would you ever collab with Troye Sivan? And Soph, I would absolutely love to work with Troye, and maybe we will in the future. I'm a big fan of his work, and being on tour with him was so much fun, so I would absolutely love to. Bretje from Holland says, hi Dua, what are your top 3 favourite foods? I love you. I love you too, and I love fish and chips, I love sushi, and God, I really like those, I don't know what they're called, they're just like plain biscuits with chocolate on top, but they're really just standard and they're really good, and I could eat that whenever, but I can't really remember the name of them. Anyway, Natalie from Skopje says, what's your inspiration and story behind your tattoos? Well, my first ever tattoo that I got, it says Sunny Hill, and that's a neighbourhood my parents grew up in Kosovo. Then my second tattoo was, because this one had meaning and I just wanted to get another tattoo, I got a tattoo that says this means nothing. So there is no meaning behind that one. And then I have a palm tree on the back of my elbow, because I spent a substantial amount in LA, and I think palm trees are my favourite kind of trees. I have 2 Keith Haring tattoos on my thumbs because I love Keith Haring the artist, and because I couldn't afford the art, I thought I might as well have it drawn on me. I have, what else do I have? An R and a G for my sister and my brother, Rena and Jin. I have patience written on my hand. I have angel on my shoulder. I guess having an angel on your shoulder is having someone looking over you, in a sense. So yeah, I did. Oh, and I have I have 2 more actually, I forgot. I have like this star on my finger, which is my most recent one. It's a stick and poke tattoo that my drummer's wife, Amy, did on me when she came to the house. And I also have an eye on my foot. I hope no one saw my pants when I just did that. But I have a all-seeing eye on my foot. I'm really embarrassed now. Because my drummer and his wife came over to hang out, and this was my housewarming gift, and an all-seeing eye kind of protects you from any evil. I really hope I didn't have my pants out. Okay, anyway, if I did, whatever, doesn't matter. Mackenzie from Concord says, are you glad you pushed back releasing your DL1? I am really glad I pushed it back. I feel very proud of it now. I feel like it's come a long way from where it was. I've had the opportunity to explore all the possibilities. I've also been able to add a lot more new songs to the album, which is something that I've really wanted to do, especially because I released so much music. I wanted the album to feel very new. So having the extra time really allowed me to add more songs and bring you something, just bring a whole bunch of new material. So I'm very glad I pushed it, even though it was quite scary telling you I was about, I pushed it, whatever. Amy Marie from Keensburg says, when you walk on stage and you see the crowd, how does it make you feel? It definitely makes you feel excited to some extent. It makes you feel invincible. I just love being on stage. It's the closest thing to magic. Zia from Puerto Madryn says, you look so tall in pictures. How tall are you? I'm 5'8". And yeah. And Megsy from London says, is there any tattoo you have that you regret getting done? And no, I don't regret any of them. They all remind me of a certain time, and yeah, I love them. But yeah, thank you guys so much for letting me hang out with you tonight. Thank you to Most Requested Live. Thank you to Romeo. My new single is called Be the One. And thank you all so much for all your lovely questions. And I'll see you soon. Mwah.